Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the late. It's like little bit technical issue, network issue with me. So we have this. We are discussing with constraints, right? Are you like gone through the constraint which we have discussed like Tuesday and all? Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Those we have you have gone through those topics. If you have any doubts, we'll first clarify that. Then I'll move to the constraints which are like we need to cover, and I'll give some example regarding the constraint, how you can write with scenarios. Hello, am I audible, guys?
Yeah, you're audible. So I mean, I don't have any specific doubts. I need to start to the assignments of randomization and
Okay,
constraint. So till now, I don't
okay,
have doubt in lectures. Yeah.
okay. Okay. Uh, with other guys, is there any doubts or something?
Nothing from my side, Maheshwar.
Yeah, thank you. Can I move further, like with that static constraint and distributive constraint, and like we can call the function inside a constraint. There is one more constraint, like external constraint, where we can write a constraint declaration in the class, and we can use outside of the like that. Like we can call the function inside the constraint. So I'll give those examples and all. Okay, let me share my screen. Is my screen visible to you? All?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, you know about static, right? Can you explain about what is static and dynamic? Anyone can explain like what is the difference between static and dynamic words and how it will be in system Verilog and test bench and like in Verilog? Can anyone like explain like quickly, ma'am?
Static is like which remains same during the runtime also. But dynamic means during runtime we can change, or like in this in system Verilog, we can give the size according to our choice and according to the need uh, in the runtime. So like that, eh, the brief
You
about
mean
that.
it's like static means that will be fixed and like what you told is correct. I want to is there anyone like can add some extra points to you? Okay, I'll tell you. Basically, static memory allocation and dynamic memory allocation is there. Like static means it's like a common thing, like it won't change. The static word refers to. Dynamic means it will be changing, right? When it comes to memory allocation, Verilog has by default static memory allocation. That means module. Inside module, everything is static. Statically it will allocate. There comes to the like in SV, the class inside class, everything is dynamic. If you want to make something static, then you need to use keyword like static, right? You know, like with static functions, static properties. You know, right? That one I think you might covered the previous sessions. How you are like making one property as a static thing, or there are some tasks related to that static task and automated task, so you might know that things. That means it will allocate static memory allocation means when you are like calling or when you are calling the instance every time, it will override the constraint. Sorry, instance like that memory. Whatever, for example, at first instance I am like storing a for a variable a, I'm giving value 5 at instance one. So that a variable is storing value is 5. Next, in the second instance, I'm again calling one more instance and I am giving the value is 10 for the variable a. At the time, this whatever first instance value 5 is, it will override with the 10. That means if you simulate at the current whatever that 10 value are assigning, at the time it will be the value of the a is 10. Sorry guys, I'm not sharing the screen. I'll go to that later. Hello.
Yes, yes, you
Yes,
are
Am I
audible.
audible,
yeah,
guys?
yeah, audible, not
Yeah,
visible, sir.
I'm not getting like because I'm not sharing screen now. I'm sharing the screen. Is it visible now?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Dynamic means every time when you are calling a new instance, it will create separate memory. It will not override. For example, at instance one, we are assigning a variable 5. So that will be created. Next, second instance, you are calling 10, but it won't override. It will create separate memory itself. Whenever you are calling new instance, it will create separate memory itself. So you might like already finish the static function and static, sorry, dynamic task or function. Static function, static task, or dynamic function or task. So you might have covered those topic. Please go through the topic. What you can try to correlate with the points I'm telling. Okay, I'll go through now static constraints. Basically, you are having multiple instances, right? You can call hundreds of instances also. Constraint will be you can use like this thing like static constraint. Whichever constraint you are using, that will be, if you are using static, that will be common for every whatever sorry, every instance it will be common. Let's take one example and I'll try to. So for example, here you see it's a normal constraint. It's not like static, it's non-static, normal. See, because in class everything is dynamic, right? So it's normal constraint which we are using here. So address equal to 5. Here I am calling the instance P1 and P2. I'm like assigning, I mean, I'm creating new memory. So it is creating packet 1 equals to 5, packet 2 equals to 5. After disabling the constraint, I have disabled the constraint where this I'm disabling. Yeah, here I am disabling it. So after disabling, the values will be some random values, right? So that is working for both. Now we will go for static constraint. How it will work? I'll show that, and I'll compare both. Okay. Guys, is my screen visible? Or should I make it little bit?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
No, I'm telling about like words. Is it visible or can I make it little bigger?
It is visible, font size wise also.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So you can see here the static constraint which I'm making here is like this is a static keyword I'm using. That means this constraint will work statically for every instance. Okay, commonly which each instance. So up to here it is normal how we are writing like up to line number 14 we are randomizing it separately. Okay, so but even though it's like a static constraint, it is giving same value for both, right? 5 5. Next, I'm giving this constraint mode 0. That means you are disabling the constraint, right? We have already gone through the constraint mode, right? So I'm disabling, and again I'm randomizing. So this will be disabled for all instances, not for one instance. If once you disable the constraint, it will be uh, disabled for each and every constraint because the static constraints. Okay, guys, did you got the point? What I'm
yes.
trying to tell.
Sir, can you please
Yeah,
repeat
that's
again?
the see. Basically,
Means,
normally constraint mode is there. Yeah, I'll tell you if you have
yeah.
any stuck in some exact point. You tell me. I'll explain that. Or if you want to call me everything, I'll explain that.
Sir, explain once, sir.
Yeah, sure. I'll explain that. Actually, here now we are having a static constraint. Static means it will be like I mean, static for everything. Like whatever, how many instances you are creating, it will be it will work that constraint for every instance. Okay. What I mean by instances, whenever I am making this constraint mode 0 for packet 2, you observe this. Only packet 2 I am making constraint mode 0. I am not making it for packet 1. Did you got the point? Hello.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah, line number 16. I am making constraint mode 0 for only packet 2. That means what does it mean? So packet 2, it should disable the constraint, right? Packet 1, it should give the normal, whatever constraint should work, right? But here, you notice this. Nowhere I'm, sorry. Nowhere I'm making packet 1 as 0 constraint mode, right? Even though I'm not making packet 1 as 0 constraint mode, but it is disabling the constraint. Why? It is a static constraint. Once you are making the constraint as a 0 constraint mode as 0, it will be common for each and everything. And I'll change now. I'll remove just this thing. Okay, we'll notice what it will happen. You will get clarity now. What I changed, I removed the word static. See here, packet 1 equal to 5 because I'm not making constraint mode as 0. Guys, did you got what exactly the static constraint means? If you are stuck somewhere, please let me know. I'll give clarity because it's also an important constraint when you have multiple objects. Guys, please respond.
So
Someone
static
asks,
constraint is a constraint which doesn't change for any instance. But whenever we made the constraint mode 0, then it will take any value, right? It
yeah,
will
it's
randomize to any
constraint
value.
mode. Constraint mode 0 means it won't work the constraint for each and every instance, right?
Yeah.
Usually, if it is normal constraint, it will not work only for that particular instance. See, in this example, I'm not using static keyword. Okay, packet 1 is there, packet 2 is there. I'm randomizing packet 1 and packet 2. Here, line number 16, I'm specifically packet 2. I'm doing constraint mode 0. Know that if we are disabling the constraint, it won't work. I mean, the constraint won't work. Sorry, constraint won't work for that particular instance. So packet 2, we know it won't work constraint for packet 2, but packet 1 is like normally we can randomize it with constraint only. Whatever the constraint value you have wrote, that
So
based
it
on that
will
it will
take
work.
the 5 value only.
Yeah, here in this condition, in this example, so we'll see
Yeah,
that
in this
output.
example. Yeah, but
Yeah, see,
packet 2
before,
will take any randomized value because we have made the constraint mode
yeah,
0.
yeah. If I'm keeping here keyword static,
Yes.
so yeah.
But for static, for each instance, it will not work. I mean,
How many
it will.
instances you are calling, it doesn't matter. Okay,
It
see,
doesn't matter. Oh,
for two constraints, unless you make constraint mode 1, it won't work constraint for that. That is a static. Because it's a static, it will override, right? Static means it is not creating separate memory. Did you got the point what I'm trying to tell? I hope it's clear.
yes, clear for me.
Static is like kind of thing which whenever you are calling constraint mode 0, it will work for each and every instance. Even you are calling that like 10 instances, it won't work. See, for example, I'll come up with some example. So for example, you want to do some randomization for in project, you want to do some constraint for 10 instances. Like there might be like we are writing 10 test cases, right? Did you got my point? You are doing a verification for one device. So at that time you want to like, thousands of test cases we might write. So the constraint will be same whenever you are calling some instances, right? But there is a scenario I don't want to work this constraint for every instance. I don't want to work for each and every instance. At the time I can just keep that, right, static here. I don't want to like put everywhere constraint mode 0 for each instance. I can put like normally, right? For overall, if even if I keep for one instance, it will work for every instance if you are keeping static. So that is the thing. Like based on requirement, we'll use that. Yes, I hope you are clear with this. If you're okay, I'll move further. There are like in this document there is no. But these are not mostly used. But I'm trying to explain these also. Uh, Distributive constraint one and function calling. I mean calling function inside a constraint. Is if you guys are okay with it, I'll go for that distributive constraint.
For me, it is
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, rest of the people. If you have any doubt, like you can clear me, like you can ask me, I'll clear.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, everyone is fine with this, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Let me come to now distributive constraint. Yeah, basically, see for example, uh, see this it's like weightage. Let's say for example, you have like 5 values, so you want to give the weightage for values. For example, I want to give. I am writing a constraint for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. These 5 values, I am like writing a constraint by using set membership. Okay. You know set membership, right? That particular values, if there is no relation. But I'm just taking example. Even you can have relation also. You can set that set membership. That inside you can use that keyword and we can write, right? So there I'm writing 5 words and 5 values. I want to give weightage. See, for example, 5, I need to, out of 10, I need to come 5. 5 times I want to get the 5 value. 10, I want to get a 1 time. 15, I want to get 2 times. And rest of the 2, 1 time I want to get. So here 10 times, among 10, I am giving more weightage to 5. Okay. That means it's just a kind of probability. I hope you got what I mean to say. So actually, probability, right? Like out of like 10 draws, how many times this may come? If you have a coin, so there is a probability of equal. So even heads get 1 time and tails also get 1 time. There is a dice, right? Dice have 6 numbers. I'm giving probability more for 6 than 5. Then 4 like that. But I'm giving more weightage to the 6. That means number of times 6 will come more comparatively 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is the meaning of that, right? If I'm giving more weightage. Guys, am I audible? Please respond me. But,
Yes, yes,
I'm
you
not
are
understanding.
audible.
Yeah, please respond. I'm not getting whether I am like audible or not. So because I can't see your screen, right? Like I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, you are audible. Mahesh.
Yeah, thank you. There are here, 1 second. So there are some usage things like I'll explain. I'll take one example and I'll explain. Yeah. For example, class packet is there. I want to randomize this thing in right. Okay, let me take it. Um, Address line. Address this. Mm, and 20, 20, guys, I'll explain. Don't worry about this. Okay, I'll explain each thing. I see here, I'm taking like some values with equal to 5 and equal to 3 and by 5. You might not understand this terminology. Actually, what I am trying to give here is, see, this 7 colon equal to 5, right? That means I'm giving weightage to that 7 is 5. See, because here I'm giving 7 dot equal to 5. That means this particular value I'm giving weightage 5. Then I'm giving here 11, the 11 down to 20 equal to 3. That means each variable, whatever in that particular so here how whatever each value will get probability of 3, weightage 3. Here when comes to here divide by 5, it will divide total number of values by that whatever giving here, right, that denominator. That much here total elements are 5, divide by 5, so each one will get one weightage, like that. See, 1 second, I'll run again. I'll show you. So you can observe here how many, like out of 10, so how many I'm getting. So here more weightage I have for see. So based on that weightage, the outputs will come like that. Okay. See, you can notice that 21 is coming one time and 23 is coming one time because its weightage is only 1, right? Yes, am I audible?
How it is done? Like this 20 to 25 divide by 5. That I'm not clear.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, actually, there are like 5 elements, 20 to 25. For example, I'm telling like how many elements are there, like that. So the divide by that 5. So each element, 5 elements by 5, right? So each one
But
will get 1.
20 and 25 both are included?
No, in range 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, like that.
Yeah. So it will be 6 elements, right? Then.
Okay, like whatever. I'm just giving example.
Okay.
So for example,
Okay.
So I'm not see here already 20 I have called. Sorry. So that's
Huh.
why here I can keep 21. So now each element it is coming probability of 1, right? 5 element divided by 5. So I can take here 10. See, if I take here each element will get weightage of 2. So it might be getting, see, it should not be like sequence like 7, 7, 7, 7. It's not like that. Out of how many times randomizing, it might have weightage.
Yes.
That's it. See here 7 2 times came, 22 one time, 24 one time, like that. 16 you got 12 2 times. So it's like that. It's just kind of like weightage.
So 7 has the more weightage, you can say, because it
Yeah,
is
7 has more weightage. No? Yeah, it's
Okay.
like 5. So the weightage
Right.
of that particular number is high comparatively this 11 to 20 and 21 to 25. Even though
Yeah.
weightage is different, but how many times you randomize, that is also matters, right?
Sir, means 11 to 20, each number is having weightage of 3, right? And from 20
each
to
element, for
25
example,
means overall number
each element
having
have
10.
Youth
10.
sixer.
That means 5 is
Mays bat
divided by
నుంచి
10.
first sixer
So
ఇది.
each element get 2 weightage.
గుడ్
Yeah,
ఎఫర్ట్ ఇంగ్లాండ్
weightage
బ్యాటింగ్
two.
టీం చూడండి
Yeah.
ఎలాంటి
So
ఫుట్వర్క్ చూపించాడు ఇక్కడ మేస్. స్టెప్ అవుట్ అయ్యాడు,
equal to
బాల్
means
దగ్గరికి
that
రీచ్ అయ్యాడు.
particular value which you are
ఎక్స్ట్రాడనరీ
having
హిట్ ఇది.
equals to this weightage. And range if you do and equal to 3 means that whole element will get weightage of 3.
సరిగా
I
తాకలేదు
mean
బ్యాట్
whole
కి.
means each and every
డాట్
element.
బాల్స్ పైన ఫోకస్
Whatever
చేస్తా ఉంటే
Inside,
వికెట్
11,
పడుతుంది.
12, that,
వెరీ డిఫరెంట్
yeah, inside. So
గేమ్
like
ప్లాన్
that. So
ఇంగ్లాండ్
if you are giving
స్టార్టింగ్ లో
by 10,
నెమ్మదిగా ఆడి ఇప్పుడు సడన్
whatever
గా
elements
సిక్స్త్
are
గేర్
there,
వేసేసారు.
total number of elements
ప్రతి
inside
బాల్
that
ఆడుతున్నాడు షాట్.
21
అబ్బా.
to 25 is 5
దూరం
elements
వెళ్ళి
are there.
పడింది
Divide by
సిక్సర్.
10. So it will get each
Again,
element
step out,
will
mid
be
wicket
getting
fielder.
like
Chance
2
లేదు.
weightage.
Powerful shot and a
So it is
four.
like distributing the weightage. That's it. You should get more weightage for this 7 than
కావాలి
11 to 20.
ఇంగ్లాండ్
Then
ఆర్ నాట్ గివింగ్ అప్,
because here it's less, no,
ఫైట్
two only
చేస్తున్నారు.
weightage for each
సూపర్
element.
బ్యాటింగ్.
So
వాళ్ళు
like
కూడా
that.
T20 కంటే ఇంకా చిన్న ఫార్మాట్ లాగా ఆడాలి. అదే
Is
చేసి
that
చూపిస్తున్నారు.
nice?
ఫ్లైట్
But
డెలివరీ
mostly, I mean,
మిడ్
I
వికెట్
hope you understood, but
క్యాచ్
it
ఇట్ అన్నారు.
will be not used like
చాలా
mostly
ఫాస్ట్ గా వెళ్ళిపోయింది బౌండరీ.
frequently. We will not use this, but you should know this constraint also, because it's also a constraint. There's a topic of this. Maybe as
Nice
of now,
play to the
with my
fielder.
experience, I
One
never
bounce
used
well in the dot ball.
anywhere like distributed
Dot
constraint. I
6
never
dot
touched
4
it all.
dot. The last
Rest
ball.
of things I
Good
might
shot
use,
వస్తుందా?
but this never, I never gone through this
Wicket
constraint. I
పడుతుందా?
never implemented this. But as
అంత ఈజీగా లేదు.
there
బౌలర్స్
might
కి
be scenarios
ఇండియన్
like
టీం
I
కూడా
need to
ఎలా అయితే
get
బ్యాటింగ్
more
చేసిందో
times this
ఫ్లాట్ ఉంది
value
అక్కడ కాస్త పిచ్.
than this probability.
సరే
I'm
స్విచ్
giving
ఇట్
priority to
మ్యాన్
this
ఇన్
7,
ఫ్రంట్
right?
4
Like
కూడా
that.
వెళ్ళిపోయింది.
So like
ఏమన్నా
that
షాట్
also
ఇది.
here also, if when I'm like
ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ ఓవర్
randomizing, I
78 for
want like
111 అవర్స్
prioritize
తర్వాత.
one value only more time. That time I can use this. Is that clear, guys?
డే 1 ఫిక్చర్స్ ఇది T20 వరల్డ్ కప్
Yes.
2026 మొదలవుతుంది పాకిస్తాన్.
There is one more constraint. I think, like it's not a, like a constraint only, but implementing this function inside. I'll just give an example. Basically, you will write function, right? Normal function. So you're writing a function, and you can call this function inside a constraint also. Okay, that's what you got. Or means. That's fine.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. So here, so that is like normally you will call this function, you will be calling in one more function and task or in like that, right? Here we can get a constraint inside. You can inside constraint you can call this function also. I'll give one example for that. Okay. Let me edit this thing. Okay. Let me take this thing quick. Function.
I'm not able to hear. It's
No, I'm not talking. I'm just writing a code.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm just writing a code to explain this. You can write anything. Like just I'm taking this example. You can take anything, any functionality. You can do whatever you want. Because already address is there, no? That's why I'm just taking. So now I'll call. See, this is the function which I have. This is a function I'm writing, and I'll call this function inside this thing. Address. Address calculation. Whatever that function name we have, that I'm writing here, and there is a like that argument, right? Which are this bit s address in the place of s address. I'm giving this s address. That's the thing. Like I'm calling this whatever the function is there, I'm calling inside constraint. Guys, are you clear with that? How I'm writing, calling that thing? Mm. Okay, here I need to change this. So this. Mhm. So, yeah. So, the name, yeah. See guys, here what I'm doing, I'm writing instead of directly writing a constraint, I'm writing the functionality inside the function and I'm calling that function inside a constraint. So that also like we can do by using this method. So here I'm writing like s address plus 2, right? So with respect to that, it will happen. So initially s address is 3 and the value like functionality, what is the functionality? You can observe here. If address range is greater than 8, address will be 0. Address calculation, that output. If address range is less than 8, that time s address plus 2 will be the output. So here that's the thing. You are getting 3 plus 2 5, 1 plus 2 3. Yes, did you got? Did you understood this?
Yes.
Yeah. If clear now, we'll discuss about the some example codes of the content. Okay, give some questions to you. I'll explain one or two
Sir,
or something
your
like I'll
voice
explain
is
some questions.
breaking, sir.
Can
Can you
Yeah,
please
please.
repeat it again? Sir, your
Sure.
voice is breaking in my side.
Now
Can you
it's
please
clear.
say it? Yeah, now
Now
it's
is
clear.
it clear?
So can you
Yeah.
please
I'm
repeat
asking.
it again?
Yeah. I'll repeat. I'm asking. You are clear with this topic, right? Did you
Previous
understand this
topic,
example?
not this topic, the previous one. Can
Previous
you
one.
repeat this one?
You are asking about this function calling function inside a constraint or a previous example that what I wrote, I didn't remember.
No, this one, sir,
This one,
this
okay,
one.
okay, this
Yeah.
one only. See, usually you are writing a constraint, right? Directly you are writing some functionality, some whatever you are doing, some value, some range, whatever you are writing in a constraint. You can do that. There is another way. You can write some functionality inside a function. if there is a like more functionality. See, for example, you have like big functionality you want to do. So at that time, you can do that functionality inside a function. Whatever you want to do, some operation, addition, multiplication, whatever. So you can do that in a function, and you can call this function inside a constraint like this. That's it. So it will, this function also will execute, and it will, I mean, work accordingly. That is this example. Usually here, if S address is greater than 8, at the time address output will be 0. And else if the address S address is less than that, then address S will happen. So as per the randomization,
Sorry, your
so
voice is not clear. It is breaking actually.
now
Now it
is
is
it clear?
okay.
Yeah. So here, as per the randomization, I got address 3. In the function, what is the functionality? Address is less than 8, right? And calculation is S address plus 2. S address equal to 3 plus 2 equal to 5. So that is the output address, end address, whatever that output address. So here also same, S address equal to 1. That is the input address. And I'm getting output 1 plus 2 equal to 3. That is the calculation of this part. That's how it is working, the functionality of this function inside a constraint. Are you clear with this, guys?
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes.
Everyone is clear with this. If you are clear, if you have any doubts today's session or any constraints, you can ask me. I'll clear now, because now I'll move to some questions and I'll explain some questions of constraints. Okay, I'll give some sort of example codes or example questions for constraint. Okay, I'll explain some for clarity purpose. That later you can work on those examples. Can I move for that?
I understood this. Can I just see the module part, module initial begin
Okay.
part?
Module, I'm not doing anything. I'm just calling those two,
Those
whatever. Yeah, this thing.
initialize and
Yeah.
randomize.
Yes, that's it. So here you
Okay.
are making that whatever function equal to E address. That means end address, right?
Hmm.
This one. So that's what here I'm just calling that S address and E address. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, can I move further?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. So here I came up with some example constraint codes. So I hope you can write even odd, right? Like what is the functionality of even odd, even or odd? It's just
Dividing
like,
to
yeah, percentile 2 is equal to 3 means that will be even. If not equal to 0, sorry, percentile 2 is not equal to 0 means that time it will be odd. So that is the functionality you should just, I'll give example of this. I'll write code for that. Okay. Trust me, I'll give. I think. Static function. Why? Yeah, you can see here. This is right. Is this somewhere is disabling a constraint or something? Right. Okay. So guys, you can observe this. This is conditional. It is working, right? Hello, guys. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir. You're audible.
Yeah. So here I am writing a condition like it's like even only. If it is even, output will be 1. If it is odd, output will be 0. So here I am giving when I am randomizing the address equal to 1. That is the address value. So obviously it is like odd value, right? So I'm getting packet equal to 0. That's how the constraint basically will work according to your requirement. So here I'm writing like whether it is even or odd conditions. Based on that, it is working, right? So like that, some other. Did you understood this constraint, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I hope it's
Yes.
very simple. You already know this even odd condition. So that's how I'm just starting with a small example. Then palindrome. You might heard about the palindrome, right? What does mean that? Yeah, you might know about palindrome, right? What does mean palindrome? It's like from front and back the same value it will come, right?
Yeah, first and last, and
So
then first, second, last.
yeah, right. So at the time, what I can take is I can take this thing. Um, Here I can take size of 9 or something like that. So for that I can write it. What might be the like logic? So it should be like uh, after see for example it's like up to it's 9, right? Up to 5 it will be whatever the value of 5 it will come. After 5 it should be 10 minus that I, right? See for example first I will be 0. At the time it will be coming that value. Next 1 2 3 4 up to 4 it is next it should decrement, right? 3 2 1 0 it should get. So I'm using after 4 10 like whatever the size minus that I value. 9 minus 5 that will be 4 again, like that. So I have already wrote that readily. Yeah, this is the example, guys. I already wrote with 9 only I took. So guys, it will take a lot of time. That's why I'll readily wrote and kept. I'll explain this example so that you may get idea. See guys, what I'm getting. So because here I wrote for I plus 1. If I remove this, it will coming from 0 only, it will come. Why I should give I plus 1? See guys, because here last element will be problem. That's why I took, I'm starting from I plus 1. That means 1, 1, 2. Like it should be equal, right? So if I place this, it will be like 4 times. If I give it here 10. If I give this size, because a palindrome will be like 2, right? Like 5 odd and even. So we can take like that. See this one, like this. So from front and back, it is same, right? This is palindrome, right? Like that. Yes, am I audible?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Fine.
So you got right how, see, I already explained about this size, how you can take array kind of thing. So this is the array. So you can mention here, or you can, if it is like changing or something, right, that you can take one more constraint. So here it is fixed, right? So I'm taking it's here only. Then I'm writing a constraint for it. Each value of I mean this, when each index of value, I'm checking with this condition. If I value is less than, sorry, greater than or equal to 5, the value will be 9 minus I. That means whenever the I value crosses 5, at the time the output should be 9 minus I. Else, if it should come up to 5, it will come I. I mean 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. So that is the output I'm getting. So this way you can write a sequence. See here. First I'm getting 0, okay. Then 1, then 2, then 3, 4. See, I wrote up to less than or equal to 5. Sorry. 1 second, guys. I can remove that. Yeah. So see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So after that, I'm checking if it is less than or sorry, greater than or equal to 5, I should write this, right? 9 minus I, because the size is 9 minus. Sorry, here I need to give 10. Sorry, guys. I'm changing the logic with respect to the odd and even. Yeah, this is the thing. So up to 5, it will come that only. After that, it is like changing, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. So that's how the logic works. Okay, guys, did you guys understood this thing?
Yes.
How it is like that might be 0, you can start 1, you can start. I'm just explaining with different scenarios. That's it. I'm trying to explain the logic. So you can write like this.
Sir, means it is taking the value, matlab any, means any value in
Yeah.
bit 30. Okay.
Yeah. So basically here we are writing with I. I means like whatever, it's a for loop, right? At first cycle I value will be 0. So I got 0. Next value will be 1, right? So next value it is coming 1, 2, 3, 4. I wrote condition up when I is greater than or equal to 5. At the time 10 minus I should get. Here I equal to 5 came. So then 10 minus I. 10 minus 5 what? 5 only, right? So I got 5. Next here, in this position, I value equal to 6, right? So 10 minus 6 equal to 4. 10 minus 7 equal to 3. 10 minus 8. 10 minus 9. The size is finished, right? That's how it will work. That's it, guys. So like this, you can write like you can change whatever with like depends on your requirement. I mean, it's palindrome. You are writing like that. If you want to get some different, for example, I'll just change something. Okay, let's see one more example. With what I wrote, even I don't know what in that example. Fibonacci. I hope okay, Fibonacci or you can write that. See, let's take this constraint. Okay, this sequence 0 1 0 1. I'm writing right. This one how to write? I'll show. Yeah. Value. Yeah, this is I think. Yeah. Yes, I understanding how I'm writing constraint. If you are struggling with any example, please let me know. I'll explain in a better way. I mean, I'll try to explain as much as I can. Module I didn't cover. So, sorry guys, it's something. So I think it's Fibonacci series. I equal to I plus 1. You know Fibonacci, right?
Sum
Guys,
of
you know,
third number.
yeah, see here. Yeah, here you can see 0 plus 1 equal to 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. 1 plus, sorry, 2 plus 1 equal to 3. 3 plus 5. So here what I'm writing? I'm writing with position value of I minus 2. I minus 2 means before two positions. What is the current position now? And before two positions plus I minus 1. So for example, I'm in this position. I'm getting this value because of these two positions, right? 1 plus 0, 1. And this position, before these two positions, I minus 1 plus I minus 2. 2. Like that. That is the logic here. So in sequence, this is matrix. Okay. Guys, now I'll matrices, right? Like this diagonal matrix. That means all like cross values will be 1. So let me go with that example. So I'm telling about this diagonal matrix. So I'm generating a diagonal matrix which is 3 cross 3. I'll show that example. Yeah. So as of now, we are dealing with only one array, right? So if it is multi-directional, then how can you should deal with that? I'll just. Guys, are you running out of time? Like, is there time?
Yes, sir.
We have time, right? I'll close with this 1 or 2 examples which are like a little bit confusing.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We can continue till 9:30.
Yeah, sure. It will take. Sure. Undefined. Okay. Yeah, guys. See, guys, is this matrices? I'm having like 3 columns and 3 rows, right? So 1 0 0 is the first row, and 0 1 0 is the second row, and 0 0 1 is the third row, right? So this is diagonal matrix. And how I wrote, I'll just let you know. So here there are like 2. It is there like 2 directional array. I'm using 2 arrays. Let's see here. One is size 3 and one other array size also 3. It has depth and width both. So it has depth of 3 and width of 3, right? So I'm writing for each value of a. For example, I, let's consider I as this first. That is this row. Each row is represent this I value equal to 0 for this row, I value equal to 1 for this row, I value 2 equal to for this row. So for each of every row of this I, so I'm doing j for each of j. So whenever if I equal to j, I mean that means I equal to 0 and j equal to 0, at the time I'll get 1. Rest of the things I'll get 0. See, when that both will match, so here 0 0, here 0 1 0 2 it will come. Here 1 0 1 1 1 2, 2 0 2 1 and 2 2. So here 0 0 it is matching, 1 1 it is matching, and 2 2 it is matching. So these 3 conditions is satisfying with this, right? So that's why it is 1 there. That's how the diagonal matrix is coming. Guys, are you okay with this example or something? With two dimensional array, I'm having both depth and width. Is this okay, guys? Are you having any doubts on this example? Hello, guys. Guys.
Yes, Mahesh, you are audible. I don't have any doubts as from my side.
Yeah. Can I move to next example?
Yes, please.
I'm searching. Yeah. Thank you. So this one I can delete. I wrote that sequence kind of thing, like 0 1 0 1. I'm searching for that. This one even order. Yeah, that one is after Fibonacci. This one not. Okay, let's take another example. This one is right. Yeah. See, if I want to get a value of like 999, like multiples of 9, okay, basically 999, 999, 4 nines like that, then I can use one logic. So based on the pattern, you can write this. See guys, I'm getting 0, 5. Here you can notice this. Here size of array is 5. So that means the array will contain only 5 elements. So for each value of each location, I'm assigning that for that I will be 0. Next I location is 1. So 10 into 1. That means 10 minus 1, 9. Then or else you can use this thing also. You can use 9 into this, whatever you can, 9 into I. That time you will not get exactly this thing. So that's why I use this logic. 9 minus 9 into I, if you give, that means 9 into 9 power 2, 9 power 3, that values will be different. So it will be like 10 power 1 means it will come 10. 10 minus 1, 9. 10 power 2 means 100. 100 minus 1, 99. Then 10 power 3 means 1000. 1000 minus 1, 999. 10 power 4 means it's 10,000, right? 10,000 minus 1, 9,999. That's what exactly here the output is. Guys, did you got this example? Did you understood?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is how you can write different constraints for depends on the requirement. And is there any other example? I'll show that also. This one is sequence of multiples of 5. The even position. Okay, guys, that's it. Whatever I have given examples. Think I covered whatever examples here I wrote. I covered. This one.
Maheshwar, is it possible is it possible for you to share the codes?
Yeah, I'll share. No issue. But I'm checking because I didn't follow any order. That's why I'm checking. Is it in order or what? That is a problem.
Yeah, just for reference, it will be
Yeah, I'll
helpful.
share. So
Anyway,
that's fine. I'll share later. I'll share because this is in. I don't have any common thing right to share to you.
yeah,
You
these
can take
questions.
this. Yeah.
Just
can,
wait for a minute.
Yeah, you can take.
Yeah, anyone can take and send in the group.
That's how I am pending with only this example. I'll cover this example also.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also, I have seen number of questions in the constraint with this kind of patterns, like
Yeah,
in
it's like
many.
depends.
Yeah,
Depends. It's I'll discuss because you might see more number of constraints or like these patterns or something like that.
yeah, because
Anyone
it's
like just take a snip of like if possible I'll
Yeah,
share
yes,
this.
sir. Taken.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
So this one, okay, I have mentioned so many things. So I'll make this document and I'll share to you. Okay. Next one. This one is okay. Even not this one. Yeah, there is no order. I just explain. I can write now also code, but the thing it will take more time, right? So that is the thing. That's why I'm like same example. Even odd I'm doing. So this is 0th position. This is 1 and like that, right? I'm checking with the positions. I'm writing if I mod 2 equals 0. That means even positions. That should be 0. Else it should be 1. Odd positions will be 1. So 1 second. 0, 0, 1 or like this kind of things. That example. Guys, this might have scenarios. This kind of what examples also you might have seen like 0, 0, 1, 1 like that. So here what's happening means first example, first in this 0th position I'm doing by 2. It will be 0 only. Next 1 by 2, it's not 1, 0 0.5. So it will take a round of value 0. Next 2 by 2, it will be 1. 3 by 2, it will be 1.5. Round of value, it will take 1. Next here, this position is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 2, 2. And 5 by 2, 5.5 will come. Sorry, 2.5 will come. Round of value, it will take 2. Like that, it is taking. If I'm changing this as 3, then you notice what might be the change. It will come for 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, like that, I think. So. Yeah. So if I increase size, it will come more numbers. Increase 20, it will come up to that size. Okay. That size is also main thing. Based on the size, it will vary. Okay. It will excludes the size, it won't give, right? So like this. Guys, I hope I have covered some of the useful constraints. I think I'll share those constraint questions. I think you have taken.
Yes, yes, Mahesh. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I hope you understood the different perspective too. I tried that. If you understood that I by 2 means it will come, you can write for how many also, right? So that's how when you practice only it will come. Logic wise, you need to practice more for constraint and assertions. That is the thing only you'll remember. Like you will able to write constraint for any given. Prashanti ma'am, you still. I think I have covered everything in these examples. Some documents you can find online that constraints examples. Maybe it will documents. It will really helpful to you because it's that's it. Try to share this document. Is there any doubts or question? Yeah. Thank you guys.